Welcome, welcome. This is my first pick a card reading. Now we have, or pick a pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Now if you're new to pick a pile readings, just whichever one you're drawn to. If nothing jumps out at you, take a moment, take a deep breath, connect inside yourself, open your eyes, see which one jumps out. Now, if you'd like to pause the video and do that, you're welcome to. If not, we'll get started with pile 1. Now, you may have seen in the title, this is a relationship reading. Okay, pile 1. Now the number 13 has popped out at me here, and that's the number of the goddess. So I feel like right now you're not tuning into your divine feminine, or your divine feminine you're probably finding is very wounded. Or if your partner is feminine, or they're all have a wounded feminine energy, that's what's going on right here. So a wounded feminine, you'll find, will almost be a little manipulative of the situation. And that's something that I'm hearing very loudly needs to be healed. Now, this card is emotional challenges, resolve the issue. So I feel like this is a situation that keeps coming up over and over again. I feel like one party is just shut down to the issue, doesn't want to talk about it, and the other party needs some sort of resolution, and they keep bringing it up over and over because they need to heal from it, but they're not being given the opportunity. Now, the next card is the past is in the present, and that comes back to this card. It keeps coming up over and over again. This issue is not going to be fixed unless it's dealt with. It can't be brushed under the carpet. So this card here says, when the situation falls apart, your darkest hour becomes the dawn of your awakening. So what this is saying is, while you're going through a rough time right now, while you're feeling really hurt, while you're crying out to be able to fix this, you're crying out because you're hurting, this is teaching you, and it's helping you grow, and you're finding yourself on a different level than your partner. You feel like you're growing spiritually, and you feel like you're growing apart because of it. The Trinity, it's triality, which has the Trinity on it, has come up reverse, which is telling me that there's no sense of union right now. There's no unity. And I get fighting. The 5 of Wands have come up, and it's this battle of the mind. The High Priestess is coming up, and that's telling me that intuitively you're feeling things going on in this relationship that you're not getting answers to. And when you do approach the situation, you're being told you're wrong or this or that, but your gut's telling you different. This situation, as horrible as it may seem, is actually pushing you onto your path. It's telling you where you need to be. Let it ride out. Try and be in flow with it, and try and be in touch with your feelings as it happens. What do you feel? What do you need? Are your needs being met? It's time to write these things down on a piece of paper to give you clarity. I'm feeling like you need clarity, and if sometimes it's important to remember, no answer is your answer. And I think speaking that out loud, if I'm not getting an answer, this is what I'm assuming is happening. If I'm not getting an answer, this is how I'm feeling. These are the consequences of the actions of us not being able to speak. I think it's important to put that out there, and if you're still not getting it, it's time to really have a look at what's going on. Getting your needs met is very important here. I'm feeling isolated. I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling tears, crying myself to sleep. You're longing for connection. You're longing for depth. It's time to address this calmly. Maybe you could write this down if you can't get to a point of speaking about it. You will do the right thing and you will make the right choice. You're being divinely guided and divinely protected. Thank you, pile 1. That was your reading. And now we'll do pile 2. Pile 2, your relationship reading. Okay, right away I'm seeing 29, which I can break down to 11, which I'm starting to wonder, is this a soulmate type of twin flame relationship, or are you questioning if it's a soulmate twin flame relationship? Third eye vision is coming up, and I feel like you're connecting with this person or have connected with this person spiritually. It's a very spiritual connection. I almost feel like you've been brought together to heal one another, which makes me then wonder if there was a soul contract previous before you both came to Earth. Now, right now, I am getting the sense that it's come to a standstill, or you have broken up or about to break up. This is a strong connection, though. There is a strong foundation here, and this can be saved with hard work. I feel like there was a lot of financial pressure in this relationship, and that's been the main issue for breaking up. I don't feel like it was a lack or feeling like you want to break up or there being turmoil in the relationship. I don't feel like this is a lack of love. I feel like this is an influx of pressure, outwards pressure, and I feel like it's work and it's financial and it's bills piling up. This is showing me you're a healer. So set your intentions to heal this relationship. Set your intentions to put aside the issues with money and put aside the external pressures and really connect spiritually. I feel like and it doesn't have to be a fancy date, it doesn't have to be lots and lots of time spent, but maybe an hour or two where you take time to really be in each other's company. I feel like there's a lot of luck around this relationship as well. Like when you first got together, it was very lucky. Like you couldn't, all these synchronicities were popping up and all these things that made you think you were destined to be together, and you're almost questioning that now, but I'm hearing very clearly to reclaim how things once felt. Okay, pile 2, that is your reading. Thank you for tuning in. Pile 3, let's do your relationship reading. Oh, pile 3, this one's so lovely. So I feel like this relationship isn't that old, or it's going through kind of like a honeymoon period. I do feel like there is a worry around bringing baggage from past relationships into this one. I feel like these are things that maybe you're not even aware of and you're not consciously doing, but they've been stuffed down. Trust is a big issue for you, and you're worried you're going to get hurt again. You find, what I'm getting is that for a long time you're giving out a lot of love and not receiving it back. Sort of like you're the mother figure for everyone around you, like the nurturer of everyone around you. But I'm getting also a proposal, and like this is going to move quickly, but there's good reason for it. I do feel like if there is a proposal, it will be quite a long engagement. It won't be something that happens overnight. It won't be something you've rushed into, and you don't need to be fearful of taking that step. There is a real passion in this relationship. There is a high energy. You've On one level, you feel like you've found your person and this is happily ever after, but then on another level, you've got this fear that keeps bubbling up, almost like this is too good to be true. The cards are saying this is true and it is good and you can just enjoy it. This is just another part of your life you can enjoy. Don't put it in a box. Let it blend into the rest of your life. I don't know if you're living together, but I do see that soon. Soonish. Soonish, I do see that. Wear some rose-coloured glasses for a little bit. Enjoy this. This doesn't come along every day. This type of connection doesn't come along every day. And you don't want to miss your honeymoon period. You know, this is the fun time. This is where everything looks shiny and feels shiny and you walk around with a permanent smile on your face and you lose sleep and you don't even care. Don't let doubts and fears rob you of that experience. This is your time, pile 3. Thank you for tuning in. If any of this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I'll be putting out plenty more pick a pile readings. Plus, I also, if you check on my channel, I've also put out monthly readings for the signs and also some how-tos for spiritual development. So thank you for tuning in. Bye.